Please consider becoming a patron of the Ramen Raider. Patrons receive special benefits like bonus videos, voting on the Patron's Choice Top 10, and early Top 10 list access. Visit patreon.com/The Ramen Raider and become a patron today. Thank you.
Alright, hey, this is Hans, and it's time for another episode of Unboxing Time with the Ramen Raider, the show where I show you what comes in the mail. And today I've got something from Exotic Noods. Exotic Noods is an outfit. They do subscription boxes and other things, ramen related. You can visit them over at exoticnoods.com. Use the coupon code RamenRaider15 for a discount. Let's crack her open and see what's inside. Alright. So first thing you see when you crack this thing open is a feature of the month pamphlet. We've got all sorts of information, got all the different varieties, and tasty things inside. Give you a little idea of what they're from, where they're from, what you do, and how you cook them. So I'll just go through each one and let you know what I think of them. Alright, first off we've got a fancy Nissin Raw Umami Tonkatsu. This is the US version of a really popular high-end Japanese range that Nissin puts out. The noodles are more premium, and it's more of a traditional tonkatsu kind of broth, nice and milky and porky. This one's good. Next, we got one from Indonesia. This is Indomie with their vegetable flavor. This is a soup. This isn't a mee goreng. I believe in Indonesia they do have a vegetarian mee goreng. But this one is a soup, so yeah, good stuff. Next from Malaysia, one of my favorite instant noodles of all time. This is My Kuali's Spicy Prawn Noodle, also known as Hokkien Prawn Noodle. And this has some of the strongest prawn flavor I've ever had. It's sweet, it's super duper, I love this. This is the kind of noodle you either love it or you really don't like it. And I love it. So if you don't like seafood, you're probably not going to be into it. But if you do, yeah, this is what I'm in reviewing instant noodles for, folks. I love this stuff. And next up, we've got a cup noodles. This is from Hong Kong. This is black pepper crab. So this is part of a series of varieties giving homage to different countries in Southeast Asia. This one, for example, is for Singapore. Black pepper crab and chili crab are kind of like the national foods of Singapore. This one will have a black peppery kind of taste with probably some imitation crab in there. So yeah, I've had this before. It's been a while, but these generally have a lot more bits and pieces, so they're pretty good. Next, we've got a very popular one. This is a Sapporo Ichiban Miso. This is a classic. It's been around for decades, and yeah, if you like miso, you're gonna like this. Next up, we've got a black garlic oil Nissin Deme ramen from Hong Kong. This is pretty cool. It's big. And it's going to have a sachet in it that has black garlic oil. And it's going to be a lot of food. And you're probably going to like it. Next up, a JML variety. This is their spicy beef. And this comes from Hong Kong. This is pretty spicy. It's going to have a nice kind of braised beef kind of taste to it. And it's going to have a lot of flavor. I've done a Meet the Manufacturer series with JML. And their stuff is out of this world. JML stands for Jinmai Lang, and yeah, good stuff. And finally, one of the most beautiful, wonderful, awesome things you've ever seen or had. This is Myojo Ippichan Yomese no Yakisoba. I believe that's what this one is. And it has the little mustard squirt thing going on. This is freaking good stuff. This is, if you don't use the goo, it's a very, very dry yakisoba, but once you put this greasy stuff in there, oh man, you stir it up, plow it, oh yeah, it's good stuff. Classic. If you've never had this before, you're in for a real treat. So in the latest box from Exotic Noods, you get rad yakisoba, a big old beef bowl, black pepper crab, vegetarian noodles from Indonesia, raw black garlic oil ramen, a real treasure from Malaysia, some miso from Japan, and your informational pamphlet. All right, cool. Well, thank you to the guys over at Exotic Noods for shooting this over. Hey, if you want to get a box like this, go to www.exoticnoods.com and use the coupon code RamenRaider15 for 15% off your order. All right, well, cool. This has been Hans wishing you enjoyment of your noodles every day. Have a good one. Bye.